Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Carrasco has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Stephen Piscotty goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Just underway here in Cleveland. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Sean Manaea is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
For the Indians,
at the plate,
the
Leonis
designated hitter,
Martin. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. His career numbers against Manaea. He's hitless in 6 tries. Full count. 3-2 to the Indians DH.
2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looped over toward first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. He went deep last night twice.
Matt Olsen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that misses. 2-1. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 home, taken, strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Count remains 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Striding into the box,
Profar.
Jurickson Profar. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the stretch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting 9.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box, Drew Butera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with a star, right?
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor.
Leading
He'll
off
get to take
for
his
the
first
Indians,
cuts here.
the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So a base hit here to start the inning, and it continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's Carlos Santana now. His career numbers against Minaya. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Profile for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Bradley.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career.
Batting
Good
seven.
swing and great hustle.
The second baseman.
Pick up the 3-bagger.
Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Taken in by Semien. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan
Leading off for
Plesac,
the
Matt
Athletics,
Vasgersian, as
the
the Cal
shortstop,
Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And
now
with that, we give you a look
fielder.
here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding in, Jordan Luplow. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Jordan.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. The Scotties there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping into the box, Kevin Plawecki. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Number
so a
2,
good job there of
designated hitter.
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Leonis Martin. Grounded up to first baseline. Olsen over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Matt Olson as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a full count now, 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number
Time now
20.
for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that
Now
guy.
batting,
He's capable of
number
taking
22.
deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Pause, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Laureano, just 24 years of age. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in
Now
this
batting,
one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's set. Here it comes. In there. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The catcher,
best ones have that
41.
late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Drew Butera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle to his left, Lindor. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping in, Carlos
Leading off
Gonzalez.
for the
He
Indians,
popped out in his first
the right
trip.
fielder.
Yeah, I don't mind him
Carlos
trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this
Up
walk
next
will
for
jumpstart
Cleveland,
their offense a little
the
bit.
third baseman, Jose.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He
Ramirez.
got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Pops this one up. Profar backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
there's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat
Now
as well
batting,
as he's been,
the
this
right
is a
fielder,
smart move. No
Steven
reason to tempt fate out there.
Piscotty.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Simeon's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter.
And
the
that's
third
an
baseman,
ideal start to the
Matt
inning right here. The
Chapman.
leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No one out with a runner at second. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Gonzalez at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Piscotty on third with 2 out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And another foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
One and 2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Misses, ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. The 3-2. Popped high in the air. Ramirez has a play, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Indians,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
center fielder.
And that'll bring in
Bradley.
the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this
The batter,
game,
number
no
22,
doubt about it. But to make
second
things worse,
baseman,
he just lost one of the
Jason
fastest guys in the ballpark.
Kipnis.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And again a throw.
No, he stays.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Full count, 3-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
Nice
The
job
left
on the
fielder,
mound
number
to bounce
8,
back from the leadoff.
Jordan.
Those are usually pretty
Blue
costly,
Blow.
but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
And they keep the inning
Now
alive with
batting,
a base
catcher,
hit, but you can see that's
Kevin.
only the third hit he's given up the entire game,
Begrüsse.
so he's still in total control out there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail 1-0.
Ladies
Nick
and gentlemen,
Whitgren takes
your
over to start the
attention,
6th
please.
inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Digging in, Mark Hanna 0 for 1 for him
Leading
here in
off
this
for the
one.
Athletics, the left fielder, number 20, Mark
Here it
Hanna.
comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a
Now
great
batting,
way to start this
number
inning when you're
22.
looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's
A
out.
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
He tried
Now
to
batting,
surprise
second
attack
baseman,
there with a bunt with a
Jurickson.
runner on base.
Profar.
Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Runner at second, 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Kenna, the runner at second with one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Profar, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 41, Drew Butera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Butera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Leonis Martinez.
Leading off
He
for
was
the
a ground
Indians,
down victim last time
the
up.
designated hitter, Leonis Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely
Now
not the way to start it.
the right fielder.
One thing to give up a
Hallo,
walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is
Gun
pretty
Hallo.
alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gonzalez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Well,
Up
they got the
next for
tying
Cleveland,
run on base, but
the
one
third baseman,
ground ball later,
Jose
and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with
Ramirez.
himself after that.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. Softly hit toward the hole. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. It remains 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two and one.
2-1.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Piscotty so far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location
Now
and
batting,
upsetting the
third
hitter's
baseman,
timing. You do that,
Matt
and everything's going to be
Chapman.
fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A's are
it's
going in
time
order,
for the
but
traditional
1-0 lead.
7th inning stretch.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for
Leading
2
off
on his
for
line
the
so
Indians,
far in the game.
The
Matty, he
shortstop,
checks every box.
Francisco
Charisma, smile,
Lindor.
hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Piscotty is over near the stands as he makes the
Now
catch
batting,
for the first
first
out.
baseman,
So another exceptional
Hallo.
effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So now Carlos Santana. On its way is pitch number 75. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the
fielder,
baseball, and was able
#4.
to fight off a good,
Bradley.
nice executed pitch for a knock.
Zimmer.
In now, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and grounds it to short. Profile for 1. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. And the relay won't
The batter, number
be in
22.
time as he's there easily.
Second
Well,
baseman.
he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis.
1-0.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Zimmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Your
Nick
attention,
Goody's
please.
been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as
pitching
he'll do
for
so
the
to start the 8th.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
Now batting, Chris Davis. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goody, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Striding in once again, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 is a heater in there for a strike. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 17 for him on the season. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's another 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Zimmer is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 22,
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. And he misses, ball 4.
Perfect.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter
Now
is thinking
batting,
fastball
the
and
second
swings through it.
baseman,
Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Your
Adam
attention,
Simber
please.
enters the ball game out
Now
of the
pitching
pen,
for
looking
the
for the
A's.
final out here in the top of
Number
inning number
90,
8.
Adam Simber.
Jurickson Profar will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Now in the box, Jordan Luplow.
Leading off
He'll
for
see
the
what he can do
Indians,
leading off the home
the
8.
left fielder.
Even though we're moving
Jordan
back into this game, they're only down by
Luplow.
a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down.
The batter.
Good contact
The
to start
catcher.
out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-0 pitch. Is looked at for the first strike.
Down to 3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Taking in once again,
Leonis
Martin. He's going hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so
please.
they'll go to the bullpen now.
Now
It'll be the
pitching for
left-hander
the
here to
Athletics.
face the upcoming
Number
left-handed
52,
batter.
Ryan Buchter.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Plawecki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kenna is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Jurickson Profar. He'll
Leading
start
off for
things
Oakland,
off in the top of the
the
ninth
second
as they
baseman,
look for a little
Jurickson
insurance.
Profar.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Simber, a native Oregonian. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 41.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, Brubutera, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall, a base hit. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Profar blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Runner at second, 1 away, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next,
so he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0 pitch on the way, and wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still
The
within
batter,
striking
number 2,
distance. But after that
designated hitter,
walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Butera, the runner at third. Simeon on second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Three and 1. Matt Olson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3 and 2. He set. The payoff pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Zimmer. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Your
Oliver
attention,
Perez
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now,
pitching
hoping
for
for
the
better
Indians.
results than the other
Number
arms that they've
39,
run out there in this one.
Oliver Perez. Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is taken for a strike right down the middle. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Plawecki is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before the A's strike for 4 runs, with the big blow being this grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the A's 6 and the Indians nothing. A new pitcher to tell you about now, as it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind. You just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter.
Now
he was great all
the
night
shortstop,
long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Hallo, Santana.
In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. His past history with Fernando Rodney, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Rodney's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need
The
base
center
runners
fielder,
any
number
way you can get
4.
them, and that never say
Bradley.
die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Oakland A's wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Sean Manaea earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the A's combined to allow only 4 hits as they pounded the Indians 6-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-3. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-2. Framber Valdez collected his first W this season, helping the Stros take care of the White Sox 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. Eduardo Rodriguez grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 5-4. The Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. Seth Lugo collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Mets past the Nationals 1-0. The win was their 6th in a row. The Philadelphia Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-1. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-3. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-1. Dinelson Lamet earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 4-1. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.